Hello, everybody. My name is Rowan, and I'm the founder and CEO of Helix Technologies, where we're helping save air conditioning systems around the world more than half the energy that they use. Now, our story begins with one of the biggest real estate developers here in Houston, Frank Liu. And Frank keeps telling me something along the lines of, you got to help me be more efficient at cooling. I spend more than $70,000 a month on electricity alone at Post Houston. Post Houston is one of his large commercial properties, and his AC energy use actually accounts for about 17% of his total operating expenses. Now, what Frank is feeling is actually indicative of a much larger global problem. Building cooling actually accounts for about 20% of all the energy used in building. Now, what's more is that just AC energy use alone accounts for more than 4% of the total global CO2 emissions. Today, there are about 2 billion air conditioning units used in the world as of today, and they cost an astronomical $230 billion to run them just in terms of electricity use every single year. Now, as the world gets warmer, these numbers are only going to get worse and worse and worse. And what's actually worse than even all of that is that more than half of the energy used to run them is wasted. And the problem is actually due to humidity. The problem with cooling air actually is that some of the energy goes into dropping the temperature of air, but then some of the energy also goes to pulling moisture or humidity out of that air. If you've ever seen a window air conditioning unit with water dripping out of the backside of it, that's actually the humidity being pulled out of the air. Now, this moisture component or humidity component is called the latent load. And it's generally seen as a parasitic load on air conditioning systems. It can exceed more than 70% of the energy used in the worst places like Dubai or here in Houston. And the industry itself has accepted this as actually a necessary cost of operation, but we found that to be unacceptable. So we came up with a solution that we call Helix Micra. Now, we originally developed Helix Micra as a new filtration technology for space as part of my dual status as a life support systems engineer at NASA and a PhD student at Rice University. We developed our proprietary patent-pending filters with unique topology using 3D printing, and we showed that we could scale them up and ultimately proved out our technology for space. And then we found out that's actually even better for the Earth. We realized that we could use Helix Micra to enable high-rate, high-efficiency retrofit dehumidifier systems that we could use as a drop-in solution for existing air conditioning units to reduce their latent loads and to save more than half of the energy that they use. And so far, we have a lab-scale proof of concept for our system. So some key enabling breakthroughs that actually enable all these savings is that our system is about 6 to 8 times more efficient in its dehumidification compared to other systems on the market. Our filters are scalable, they're easy to manufacture using 3D printing. They're also cost-effective to produce. We can make them out of recycled and recyclable materials. And what's more is that we can custom manufacture them and can be used as drop-in solutions in existing infrastructure. So with little to no changes, you implement our solution and you start saving energy and money. Now, this is unlike existing competitors who for decades have done a whole lot of nothing. The dehumidification methods that are on the market today are slow and inefficient. What these technologies do in like a washing machine size volume, for example, we're able to do in the size of a shoebox. These other technologies often require many system changes to be implemented in the first place, or outright need brand new cooling systems to be utilized. They can also be incredibly prone to failure, or they consume non-regenerable materials and are non-starters from the beginning. And we don't suffer from any of these problems. In fact, our technology has been so compelling that we've been awarded 7 grants of funds for our work from places like the DOE and from NASA, which amount to about $600,000. We also have a patent on the way, as well as 3 to 4 more patents coming soon. And we also have a journal publication along with 2 other papers soon to be published on our work. And we're now actually gearing up for our first customer pilot at Post Houston in Texas. So we're going to see if we can help Frank save on his energy bill. So to service Post Houston, it's going to cost us about $70,000 to build our system, which we will charge Post Houston about $205,000 for. Now, this results in about a 66% gross margin for our business. For Post, we're going to save them $70,000 per year. This includes the OPEX costs of our system energy use, as well as replacement filters and working liquid for our system, which will result in a recurring revenue stream for our business. Overall, our systems are going to pay for themselves in about 3 years. Anything after 3 years is money in Frank's pocket. Now, this first customer test is going to be incredibly crucial to showcase our system's performance and cost savings, and this TEX-E prize will really actually help us get there. So from this first customer test, we're going to expand to the greater Texas commercial air conditioning markets, which alone are over $5 billion, and then eventually to the global air conditioning markets, which are over $130 billion. Now, our go-to-market strategy is based on 30-plus customer development interviews. We find that commercial real estate owners are the ideal beachhead market for us because they want to keep their existing air conditioning units because they paid a lot of money for them, but they still want to save money and be more efficient. So a retrofit system is actually ideal for them. So aside from this Post-Houston pilot, we have 2 other LOIs for our system. And rest assured, we have a wonderful team that's poised to capture these markets and deliver what we say we want to deliver. We have a deep technical expertise from world-renowned experts in HVAC systems research. And we're coupling that expertise with a team member that has a proven track record of building successful commercial businesses. So we feel that we have actually all the ingredients here for success. And that is all. Thank you for your time and attention.